The snow showers have been moving through the Midwest. At least it's a short-lived snowfall, but enough to glaze up the roadways here from your Saturday evening.
Yeah, there's a lot of locations where we've been getting reports of a lot of accidents on the roadways. The other thing is with some of our clipper systems on the back side of them, they dump about a 1 to 2, maybe up to 3-inch swath of snow. But the winds really end up blowing a lot of that snow around, and it can be kind of dangerous out on the roadways. It's a great picture here from my friend Adriane Bullock. They went out, the temperature is finally warming up enough that you could get out and actually enjoy some snowshoeing here.
Wow.
There they are, snowshoeing.
Up to the ankles, maybe?
Yeah. Decent snowpack already here for our friends in Madison, Wisconsin, but some overcast skies, but for the most part, it wasn't terrible. We'd love to see more of your pictures like this if you're heading out and enjoying some of the nice conditions. Nice meaning not extremely sub-zero temperatures, right? You can always like our Facebook page here, and you can tweet us as well if you've got any pictures or videos, and we might even put them on the air. Well, let's talk about your headlines. High winds and snow here for the Cape area. Some of the model numbers coming down just a little bit now, but still looking at nearly a foot of snow possible. Yikes, unbelievable. Clipping along, we've got another clipper system on the way into Monday. We'll talk about the western heat, rain, and snow. Lots going on.
Active in the west for sure. Let's start there real quick. We'll get more detailed on it coming up, but look at the rain. All the way down Sacramento, San Francisco, stretching up to Seattle, and of course it's snowing heavy in the mountains. Southwest warm though. Santa Ana type flow, at least around this high, offshore, so everybody's warming up. Plains warming up as well. Here's the snowfall from the upper Midwest, now stretching on into the Ohio Valley, and then we have our pesky system here along the coast, which is bringing in its snowfall as well. Pretty good low pressure center starting to increase more in intensity. There's the snow from earlier on, and now you see through the current time, snowing hard throughout much of eastern Massachusetts. Earlier on in the day, though, in Virginia, folks able to get outside and ski a little bit as there was some sun as the system departed and rolled off to the east. Spencer, though, picked up some snow and more coming through the rest of the night tonight. Probably some of the worst conditions yet through the overnight and early morning hours. Winter storm warnings for everywhere in pink, and it's blizzard warnings for the red, including the Cape through Plymouth, just south of Boston, and again north of Boston, even through eastern areas of Long Island. 6 to 12 inches of snow, and some areas may see even more than a foot, especially as you roll off to the north up into Maine, down East Maine, all the way up to Caribou. 70-mile-an-hour winds and maybe more than a foot of snow. Just outside of the warning areas, it's winter weather advisories, including New York City, western Long Island, most of Connecticut, and also through the Berkshires with 3 to 6 inches of snow. And again, a gusty breeze, maybe 30 to 40 miles an hour. Looking closely into this, you can see that the Cape has kind of been rained so far and may even be getting a temporary break in the far eastern areas of the Cape, Chatham northward. Looking west, though, it's snow, all snow, and see what's back here towards Long Island. This is the main part of the low starting to creep up with its heaviest snow, so that will roll over all of eastern areas of Massachusetts and on up through Maine. And of course, the wind is howling along as well, 10, 20 miles an hour sustained. It'll pick up through the rest of the night tonight and rain rather gusty into tomorrow. And there, of course, is your snowfall amount in some areas, picking up more than a foot of snow, Katie.
Speaking of more than a foot of snow, that's what we have in Harrisville, Michigan, as my friend had his little boy head out and go sledding.
Comes the puppy.
Here comes the dog. I know. I used to have my dog try to bite the sled as I was going down the hill when I was young. Of course, it was a basset hound, so it would bite and then get stuck in the snow too and kind of wheel there until you had to help him out, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I love these pictures and these videos. It totally bring a smile to my face, of course. We've got snow still again here for the Ohio Valley. It's making for some nasty road conditions, probably about a 1 to 2 inch swath here into Kentucky, southern Indiana, Illinois. It's moving quickly though, and Chicago, you're in it now, Milwaukee, Madison, and by probably 8 to about 10 p.m. is when we're going to see it move into Michigan as well. Midwest snowfall totals, just kind of a sampling. Arcadia, Wisconsin at about 2. Grand Marais in the Arrowhead, 6 inches. In Oulu in Wisconsin, looking at just shy of 2 inches of snowfall. And we've got some advisories still in place for the UP and also northeastern portions of Minnesota. Meanwhile, out to the west, we're looking at flooding conditions and temperatures well above average here as well, here for our friends across portions of the Southwest.